Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to a weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the fourth Commitments of Traders report of 2024. And as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials net positions. As you can see, we have the cotton on top of our list. We are of course analyzing the classic COT report. As you can see here in the settings, we have four different choices. We've got the classic with the longest history of COT data. Then we have the disaggregated, the traders and financial futures, and the commodity index traders COT report types. Regarding data, we can either look at futures or futures and options. This is from CFTC. We actually constructed one that subtracts futures from the futures and options, and of course you get the options only data if you want to do that. We are, of course, looking at a 52-week look-back period, which corresponds to a year. So that's why we have this one-year chart. And cotton, as you can see, is producing a significant change in commercials net positions. The red, of course, representing commercials net positions. Green, large speculators and small speculators are on a separate scale chart because they're trading in smaller volumes. They're represented with the blue line. The magnitude of this recent change is, I'd say, the largest. We had a few examples from the past. This was a greater change than average. However, it came at a wrong point in time. Then we had this one. It kind of halted this rally, or at least decreased the pace of it. So not much success in the past with regard to such larger bearish change signals. It does suggest COT change signals, of course, are effective in the near term, that possibly starting next week, we may see the continuation of this decline that started on Friday. If that were the case, we may see a further weakening in the cotton market. Moving to a 5-year chart, we get a chance to examine the stress levels in this market, looking still at the commercials net positions. And this horizontal line, you can see that we're more or less in between the two extremes, the most bearish and the most bullish COT extremes from this past 5 years. So really not much on this end of the spectrum. It's really the change signal that may have an effect on the market, if any. Moving to our next market, Swiss franc. Here we have a 21% change in the opposite direction. So this is a bullish COT change signal suggesting further strengthening in the Swiss franc. It's larger than average. We have seen greater changes in the past. Still, I'd say it's top 10 or top 5. And anybody who's trading Swiss franc can take this into consideration. Moving to a 5-year chart, you can see that we are, again, with regard to commercials net positions, but that's pretty much the case for large speculators as well. There's no major extreme present in this market. So on the 5-year chart, you can go back to May of 2019 to find the most bullish COT extreme, which happened to be the low on this 5-year chart. And then, of course, the most bearish COT extreme somewhere here in August of 2020. So not much, again, on the extreme side of things. Silver, one of my favorite markets, is at a 20% change signal in commercials net positions. Again, larger than average change size, but we do see a couple of examples for them. It is a bullish change signal suggesting further strengthening in the near term in this market. And of course, you can always take the history and see what happened. So here we had a very large bearish extreme, the largest on this chart, just around that top. Then we had a larger bullish COT change signal. The report was issued over here. You can see it kind of caught the bottom. And then we had a larger than average bearish change signal just around that top. Then we have a couple of larger bearish changes just preceding this top over there, and once we get this jump upwards, well, yeah, I wouldn't say it's a bullish change signal, just but barely above the average. So anyways, it does show that we are, as the price is coming down, we are getting bullish change signals, which is of course natural. Moving to a 5-year chart, you can see that we are leaning a bit closer to bullish extremes. We have seen greater extremes in the past. There you go, from 2019, a very nice one. And of course, from 2022. So it seems like COT extreme signals are effective on the silver market. Right now, we are closer to bullish extremes, but not at those all-time or close to all-time levels. I'm going to switch over to our trading view panel here and show you the iCOT Intraday Indicator. It is supporting the bullish COT chain signal that we have. As you can see, this huge stripe signal, something we have not seen for quite some time, since October the 1st, major stripe signal on this 4-hour candlestick chart. Of course, stripe signal happened when we have both of our iCOT score lines, commercial score lines, and large speculator score lines at an extreme, supported by this gray balance line. So it is supporting a strengthening in the near term. Just show you 1-hour candlestick if there's anything else on that. Yeah, it's pretty much the same picture. So silver is looking a little bit better in the near term, but of course we'll see what happens in a couple of weeks time. Moving to large speculators COT extreme analysis, we have a few complexes on top of our list, followed by Palladium. So we're going to open that one. All-time COT extreme in large speculators positions. Of course, this is a bullish COT extreme situation. It could grow to greater levels, of course. Nevertheless, we do see that it's showing the usual pattern. So market has gone down, and we are witnessing this very large bullish extreme historical, because never in the history of COT data for Palladium have we ever seen large speculator at that level. So of course you can always check the max chart here at cotbase.com, where we offer the entire history of COT data, and you can see for yourself it is a significant extreme. So we had two metals for this review, both showing signs of strength. Soybeans 243 report extreme over here. Of course, it is a bullish extreme signal. On the 5-year chart, you can see that we have preceded that level back over here in 2019, which happened to be the low on the 5-year chart. So yeah, I mean, it's quite obvious. We are expecting soybeans to start increasing in value. It is, I would say, a very clear signal from the COT report. And last but definitely not least, we have corn with 188 report extreme in large speculators net positions. You can see that that pretty much takes us back to June of 2020 over here, which was a bullish extreme back then. And of course, corn has been coming down since May of 2022. We're not surprised to see that bullish extreme in the market. Of course, if you are interested in a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis, if you were to give us a chance and subscribe, you'll see that we offer a lot of tools to analyze the classic or the more advanced COT reports as well. If you would like to analyze a specific market, we talked about the Swiss franc. You can, of course, always do that here. We offer all the important data for you. Everything is chartable. You can open the charts. You can download them. If you are a pro member, then of course you get the COT data download function as well, which I think is very, very good. But you also get the NinjaTrader indicator as well, COT Base Pro. The iCOT Intraday Indicator I showed to you on silver with AfterSignal can be seen over here. It is our own indicator we developed after many years of research, bringing the concepts of COT analysis into the near-term, short-term trading arena. So a lot of exciting tools here at cotbase.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at info@cotbase.com, or commenting under the video is also going to do it for you. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next time.